Hey boys and girls, how are you? Welcome to math class today. I'm going to try to use Zoom, but you're not going to see me and it's going to be recording. We're just going to try it. So I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to go right here. And I am on page 597 in your math book. And today we are making line plots. If you remember last time we met, which was Thursday, we were reading line plots, and we know that a line plot is a way to represent data on a numbered line. And so you've got a group of data, and the data is close. It follows on a number line. And then we're showing how many people, how many places, how many things are represented by that number on the number line. How many members are there? So if we take a look here at the solve and share, it says in a class of 27 students, 5 students have 1 pet, 3 students have 2 pets, 4 students have 3 pets, 2 students have 4 pets, 1 student has 8 pets. The remaining 12 students do not have pets. Are there any outliers in this set of data? Explain. Solve this problem any way you choose. So remember that outlier, remember that vocabulary word we had last week also, and that means that out in left field, that outlier, they're out of the picture, they're kind of on their own, not close to any other data. And you might be able to pick that out right away without drawing a line plot, but we're going to draw a line plot anyway because that's what our lesson is today. So I took this information, one of the things I realized right away is that it's in a class of 27 students, which means I'm going to have to plot 27 pieces of data. So we're using X's. I think that's what we're going to use today. Let's see what they use on the next. Oh, we're using dots. All right, we're going to use dots today. So the dots will represent all 27 pieces of that data. So when I'm done, I need to have 27 dots on my line plot. There's a lot of information here, a little bit hard to keep super track of that. So I went ahead and I made a little chart here myself. So the title of my chart is number of pets students have. And we've got the number of pets here. That's going to be my number line numbers, the numbers on the bottom. And then the number of students, okay, who have each of those pets. So if the number of pets is 0, 12 out of those 27 people that were asked have 0 pets. If the number here is 4 pets, 2 out of those 27 people who were asked have 4 pets. And then we've got 0 for 5, 6, and 7. So out of those 27 people that they asked, 5, 6, and 7 pets have 0 people. 0 students have that many pets. And then we've got good old number 8 down here with 1. So right away, you can probably see that this number of pets at 8 is going to be an outlier because it's further away from the other data set. But we're going to draw our line plot anyway. So I'm going to switch my screen if I can do this. Let's see, we're going to do a new share. We're going to do a whiteboard. We're going to share that. Oh, that was my old one. Let's see if I can clear all drawings. There we go. Okay, so we're going to make a line plot. So first thing you're going to start with is obviously a straight line. You should have a ruler or a straight edge or a piece of paper at home to draw yours nice and straight. Mine's not going to be so straight. I apologize for that, but I have not figured out a way to draw a straight line on here. So I'm going to do my best to draw a straight line. A little crazy at the ends there. Okay, so remember this is a number line. It goes on and on and on in each direction. And the data down here is going to be the number of pets. So I'm actually going to take the text box and I can write a title, or actually this is going to be label, and it's going to be, oops, lost my text box. Number of pets. Okay, so that's going to come down here. And then I'm going to get another text box and I need a title, and it's going to be number of pets students have. Okay, and then I need to draw the lines, we go, on my, see if this will work. Oh, well, how you like that? See, you learn something new every day. Let's see if I can, oh, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. All right, so we're going to actually see if I can, let's see, erase this. There we go. We're gonna select this and move this, oops, maybe not. Yep, we're gonna move that down. All right, we're in business. Okay, so I'm gonna use this drawing tool now and I'm going to draw. Let's see, oh my goodness, wait a minute. Oh, that's even more beautiful. All right, let's erase this. Sorry guys, thanks for bearing with me. All right, perfect. So now I have a number line. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to try to evenly space out. Yours will be better. All right, 0, 1, 2. Move this a little closer. 3. Just going to move this a little closer. I just wish they would be all the same size here, but okay. So we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I might even go up to 10, 9, 10. Okay. So those are my 10 lines. And now let's see if I can, I think I'm just going to draw. I think I'm just going to write the numbers in. So this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now I've got my number line all set up. Okay, and now I'm ready to plot my data. So coming back here, if I look here, 0 number of pets, 12 people have 0 pets, 12. So, whoops, I gotta find back where my whiteboard was. There we go. I need 12 dots, 12 dots. Now, the beauty of this also is I can use a stamper. So I'm gonna use a stamper, but you can use oh, won't let me go up anymore. See down here? There we go. There we go. So nice and a little bit, try to make it a little straight. So let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 students have 0 pets. 12 students have 0 pets. Let's see, I'm gonna move this over here a little bit so we can see our data over here. Okay. So when I get down here to 1 pet, there's 5 kids who have 1 pet. So I'm gonna stamp on here. Now you should be doing dots or X's, but we're gonna do stampers because it's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now notice I'm trying to make sure that it's all going to be even, right? So that they're across. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is about the same height. Okay, now back to my chart. 2 pets for 3 students. 3 students have 2 pets. So I'll go back and get my stamper, and we're doing 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and when we get to 3 pets, that's 4. So I need 4 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now it's very easy to compare. Oh, look, so far, 0 is the most common number of pets that kids or students have. Okay, oh, yeah. Okay, 4 pets is only 2. Okay. 5 pets is 0, so we leave that alone. 6 pets is 0. 0 people have six pets. 7 is 0. 7 pets for 0 people. 0 people have 7 pets. But then we've got 8, which has 1. So we're going to put 1 right here. There we go. And there's your line plot. So, and the question was, is there an outlier? And it's really easy to see that, let's look at this, that this right here is the outlier. 8 is the outlier. Why? Because it's so far away from the rest of the data. This is called a cluster because this is where the greatest amount of data falls. But this one's all by itself, and that's called an outlier, out in left field. And then we can also very easily see that, oh, look, the most common answer here would be 0. The most common number of pets that people have is 0. People don't actually have a lot of pets. Okay? So, and that's basically how you draw a line plot. So I'm going to come back here and share this screen with you. This is where you would have drawn that on there. We're going to actually go to the next page and take a look at another example here. So Serena measured the lengths of her colored pencils. How can Serena make a line plot to show these lengths? So again, she made a nice chart. Okay, Serena made a nice chart. So she's got a title, lengths of Serena's pencils, and then notice right here, that's going to be the title of your line plot. And then we've got color and length, and the numbers are what is going to go on your line plot down here. And then the title up here, that length, is going to be the label down here, but well, let me scroll. But it would be in inches, okay? So it would say inches under here. So 4, 4 1/8, 4 2/8, 4 3/8, that's all inches down there. All right, so it says making a line plot, draw a number line and choose a scale based on the lengths of Serena's pencils. Make halves, fourths, and eighths. The scale should show data values in the least to greatest. And we did talk about that on Thursday. You have the lowest numbers down here, but at the end on the left, and the highest numbers up here on the right. So if I look at the data, I can see, oh, the smallest number here looks like it would be 4 1/8. But I'm going to start with an even number, so we're nice round number. We're going to start with 4. Okay, so since this is eighths, they're going to count by eighths. 4 1/8, 4 2/8, 4 3/8, 4 4/8, 4 5/8, 4 6/8, 4 7/8, and then 4 8/8, which would be 5. But you notice that everything here isn't in eighths. So we have to figure out how many eighths that would be. So 4 3/4 would be the same as 4 6/8. Okay, so they took the information, they put it in a chart, and now from the chart, they're going to plot it on the line plot. So when I get to red, I have 5 inches. 5 inches. Do I have any of the 5? Nope. So one colored pencil was 5 inches long. So we put 1 dot over the 5. Okay, blue, we've got 4 3/4 inches. Oh, look, green is 4 3/4 inches. Oh, and yellow. Blue, green, and yellow are all 4 3/4 inches, which we already said was the same as 4 6/8. So 4 6/8, we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 1 pencil that is 5 inches long, 3 pencils that is 4 6/8 inches long. Okay, moving right along. The next one I see here is 4 1/8. That's the purple. No other 4 1/8, so that gets 1 dot there. And then 4 1/2 gets 1 dot as well, which we know 4 1/2 is the same as 4 4/8. Okay, so now I can look, and here's my data. Okay. Let me see if I can stop sharing for a second. I'm gonna go, whoops. Oh, I can't, oh, okay. And I'm gonna move this down here a little bit. And then I'm gonna share my screen with you again. There we go. All right, so now you can see the bottom of this. Here's the word inches like I had promised. We wrote a title for the line plot. We labeled the line plot to tell what the numbers represent. And we drew a dot for each pencil length. Okay, so same thing here, complete the line plot. What is the most common shoe size? Which size is the outlier? So you're just gonna take each one of these and you're gonna plot it. So 4.5. So I find 4.5, choop, 1 dot there. Sometimes I like to cross this out so I know I don't do it again. 5.5, choop. Okay, 4, choop. 6, choop. So far we got only 1. We got, let's see, 5.5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 5.5 is going to have 5 dots above it. 5 dots. We've got the number 6, 1, 2, 3. So the number 6 will have 3 dots. 3 dots. And I see 8, I see 6, I see 7, I see 10. So the most common shoe size here looks to me like would be 5.5, and you would know for sure because that would be the highest stack of dots here. And then is there an outlier? Is there an outlier? We've got a 4, we've got 4.5, we've got 5.5, we've got 6s, we've got 7, and then we got one all the way down here that's 10. We did have one that's 8. We've got one that's 10. 10 would definitely be your outlier. Definitely be your outliers. Closest one here is all the way down at 8, and that's not close enough. All right. If you go to the next page, I'm going to let you do this page on your own. So this is page 599 and 600. Wow, we're moving right along. And you're going to do both of those pages in your math note and math workbook. So it's 10 questions. I will post the answers in a little bit. You can come back and check, or I'll email them to your parents. So you're going to do page 599 and 600 on your own. Go back to the sample that we just did on this page here. If you log into Pearson, realize you can also look at the video for today, and hopefully that will help you as well. All right, good luck, have fun. I'll be back with you later.